the fantastic Anastacia there. She's going to be joining me in a second for a chat. If you would like to get hold of the Ultimate Collection, 19 tracks, 17 of her biggest hits that she's had all over the world, 2 brand new tracks that she'll be telling us about as well. Already 300 of you have ordered this, and if you'd like it now, get on the phone, 507-292 is the item number. It's only £8, the postage included. Who do you know who that would make a fantastic present for? And it's not a download, it's a real thing. It's a real CD. Anastacia, we like real CDs.
Yes, we do. We do. It's actually touching it. That's the nice thing.
Exactly. Welcome to QVC.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're a fan of QVC.
I'm a big fan of QVC. I actually have always loved great products, and the products I've always bought have always. They've never gone back. Just put it this way. You always say, you can send it back, and then I'm like, oh my God, why? Once you get it, you're so addicted. So, yeah, I'm a big QVC.
Well, you mentioned on Radio 2 yesterday with Terry Rogan you were joining us, so thank you for mentioning you'd be here. I mean, an incredible collection of 19 songs, 17 of your biggest hits, 2 of the new ones.
Yes.
What's it been like sort of reliving this whole 15-year career by putting everything together in one place?
I think the fun part is you don't realize how much memories go into music. And separately and in concerts and when I put out new albums, I'll do some of these songs, but I don't get to necessarily do the whole big collection of them. And then to do that is just... in my own brain, it's like, wowza, you actually did a few songs. And when I've heard fans talk back, they're just like, it's the ideal compilation of your greatest hits and then some other songs, some from the Chicago soundtrack that I sang on and the Fantastic Four soundtrack. I even did a cover song of a Foo Fighters song. So the variety of what I was able to show them just in the later years was nice too.
And what's really interesting as well, and I guarantee you'll do this, when you buy this, when you start listening to it, because there's some of your songs we hear all the time on the radio.
Okay.
But then what you'll do is you'll put it on and you'll think, oh, I remember that. And I remember when that was, and I have a memory to do with that. But on Twitter yesterday, I was asking people what their favourite Anastacia track was. And thank you so much for getting in touch, because everyone has a favourite song. For you, are there particular ones that you are poignant to you, or you love performing more than the other ones?
You know, I will say that I'm Out of Love being the first song that ever came out, I'm extremely lucky. I love that song because I've heard in people's careers that it's like so not a good look if they don't like their first song. Yeah. And they're like, I have to sing it. And I am so excited that I get to sing this song that makes me happy, that fulfills the audience. And without a doubt, even if I did a real short moment for radio and it's 5 songs, I'm like, you know, I'm Out of Love's going in there. I like always just tell them, don't tell me I'm not singing I'm Out of Love because I'll be depressed.
Yeah.
So I love to sing that song. It's a really, really happy song, even though technically
but it's very
called I'm Out of Love.
But it is defiant, isn't it? So many of your tracks are defiant. And obviously you've had an incredible journey of life, musically, with your health. You've been a massive inspiration to so many people. How sort of cathartic is it to then, I don't know, to go through those experiences through music that you then share with your fans?
For me, amazingly cathartic. Yeah. I don't know how other artists or other people decide to use their workplace as a way to help others, but for me it's been such a great growing ground for my own self to get healthier, stronger, grow a steeper foundation, and actually raise money for breast cancer and raise awareness to the young woman, the older woman, to understanding what is breast cancer, what is it about. Let's take the fear out of the word, because the word itself is just scary. And I know that many women are fearful of the doctor, and we all don't. I mean, who loves to go to the doctor? except the doctor because he gets paid. And so so we want to make sure that women know that if you go, you're going to get a better chance at finding something early. And that is just, let's just like forget about what we could find, because that we need to take care of then. We just need to make sure that whatever we are finding, if life is that destination, that we can find it early.
Yes, and people listen to you, people relate to you. I was saying to you before the show, there's something about your lyrics, the way you perform, that you touch us, and you have like for many years. I've got to tell you, 500 people have already ordered this. It is the ultimate collection of Anastacia. There are 19 tracks. 17 of her biggest hits, and even though there might be a few that you remember as you listen through, 17 of them there. 2 brand new tracks. One of them is the Army of Me, which Christina Aguilera performed.
Yes, she did.
And I love your version of it.
I have to tell you, gossip, because we're here. So my producer, Jamie Hartman, presented the song to me, and I was like, oh, it's perfect. It says everything I needed to say. It's great. I don't have to write it. It's done. I can just sing the song. La 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 la. So I get in the studio and I'm singing it, and all of a sudden, just sort of comes out in conversation. Christina sang the song, and I'm like, what? And he's like, Christina sang the song on her album. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Then why am I doing it? Am I allowed to do it? And they're like, no, you're totally allowed to. It wasn't a single. She had it on her album.
Yeah.
We can definitely. And I was like, oh my God, I'm totally going to do this. And I'm so glad I didn't listen to her song, because then I probably would have sounded just like her.
I love you, because I've listened to both, but I love
it's a very different version.
Yeah.
But she sings so well, and knowing that she's such a powerful artist, it's nice to know that we both related to that song the way that we needed to artistically. Yeah. So it's quite a good
And then Take This Chance is the second new single, which you performed yesterday on Radio 2.
Yes, I did.
Tell you what, it's perfect at this time of year as we start to end one year, going to another one. Yeah. Again, I think it's looking forward, it's doing something different.
And it's a feel-good song.
Yeah,
it's also a song that just wants you to, everybody has their wish lists of what they'd like to do for next year. I'm going to lose weight, and I'm going to, after the new year, ting, ting, ting. And, Take This Chance is kind of that moment. Yeah. It's just saying, don't wait till the end of the year. Just start to visualize things like that now. We just don't have that luxury of knowing every day is going to be what it is. Yeah. So that's why it's like, buy that blender. I just say that to myself now. Yeah. That's what I'm saying to myself today. Buy that blender,
girl. Get those smoothies made. Well, listen, I mean, this is such a celebration of an incredible 15 years, and I really hope that in 2016 you get everything that your heart desires, because you're just so wonderful. We love having you here.
Sweet.
Thank you so much, Anastacia. This is the ultimate collection, £8, postage included. Treat yourself to it, treat someone you know to it for Christmas, and actually have a proper, real CD that you can really listen to and enjoy, and just really enjoy that wonderful music of Anastacia. We are, of course, going to have another track from her. We're going to have the track that you propelled into us.
I would never. I love you too much, so I won't
that'll be
out of love with QVC ever.
So that's going to be about 4 minutes' time, so we'll let you get yourself ready. That's coming in 4 minutes' time. That's the ultimate collection. Keep watching.